Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren, and in today's video we have
Philip.
And I am celebrating a super huge milestone in my opinion. I have reached over 100 subscribers, so I want to say firstly thank you to all my awesome subscribers. But I want to say a special thanks to 3 subscribers because I have my 100th subscriber, 101st, and 102nd subscriber that YouTube notified me of. So my 100th subscriber was, and I apologize if I say this wrong, so I'm going to spell it out. I have N-N-E-K-A, so I think that's NECA. My next subscriber that reached me over 100 was Anastasia, and I don't want to butcher the last name, but I'm going to show a screenshot of it. And then my 102nd subscriber was LaQuinta. So I want to really give a big thanks to these 3 subscribers because they got me to 100 and over. And so I'm just really happy to have reached over 100 subscribers because I think that's crazy. And so I have a cake here that Philip and I are going to eat. And you guys, unfortunately, since you're not here with me, you guys get a special, in theory, piece of cake. I'll show you guys what the cake looks like up close just because it's kind of hard to tilt the box, but it's basically a strawberry peach sensation cake from Publix near me, and it's a really good cake. I haven't had it in years, but it's really good.
Yeah, it is.
It's really good. And while we eat our cake, we're going to answer some Q&A questions. I did a question poll on Instagram, and I got 4 answers there. And then I got a few DMs as well in my DMs. So we're going to answer those questions and just celebrate having 100 plus subscribers. So yeah, before we get into the video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. But with all that being said, let's go ahead, show you the cake, and answer some questions. All right, you guys, so this is a close-up of my 100 plus subscribers celebration cake. It is a strawberry and peach sensation cake. I got it at Publix, and I really like this flavor. But I just wanted to show it to you guys close up so you get a gist of what we are eating while we answer the Q&A questions. All right, you guys, so we now have our slice of cake here. Show them yours, Phil, with our fruit assortment on it, and we're gonna answer some questions while we eat some cake. So the first question, I'm gonna do my Instagram poll first. The first question I got was from one of my really good model friends. I'm gonna show the question here. And so he asked me, let's talk about the change of the height requirement in the industry. As some of you may know, I do model quite frequently, honestly. I just did a Coca-Cola ad. Like I said in my last video, I'm never gonna shut up about it. But yeah, anyways, so to answer that question, honestly, in my opinion, I think depending on what part of the industry you're in, and again, this is just my opinion, I think the height requirement has gotten a bit better. Honestly, I feel like they're embracing shorter people, much taller people too, on the runway and off the runway. Like I'm currently 5'9" and a quarter-ish. I'm almost 5'10", you guys. And I've been told by some people, oh my goodness, you're so tall, this is wonderful, let's do this runway show. And then by other people I've worked with, just like on a photo shoot, they've told me that I was short and they wouldn't necessarily see me on the runway. And like there are a whole bunch of famous models that are 5'9" or a little bit shorter. And so when someone told me, oh yeah, you're a little on the short side, I wouldn't see you on runway, I was like, oh, what? Because I've done a few good runway shows in LA. I was flabbergasted. But yeah, I think it's gotten a lot better with height requirement, and that's just in my opinion. But I know for some people, especially when you're first getting into the industry, it can kind of feel scary, like, oh my gosh, am I too short? Will they not pick me because I'm not tall enough? And honestly, I feel that all the time because I did a Greg Lawrence show for LA Fashion Week. And honestly, a lot of those girls were taller than me. They were 6 foot, 6'3", and I was like, I wish I was 6 foot. Like I've always wanted to be 6 foot or over, and I'm not mad that I'm 5'9", but I was just like, dang, if I had a few extra inches on me, I wouldn't feel like so tiny. Like, cause even though it's a few inches, if the hair is big or the makeup is bold, it just makes you feel so small. But yeah, but I think it's getting a lot better where it comes for height requirements, but at the same time you have your own insecurities, and so that's one of them. Like when I'm with really tall people, I'm like, oh shoot. but that's nothing a pair of heels can't fix. But yeah, that's what I think for that first question. Now we're going to go to the next question, which I think both Philip and I can answer.
Yeah.
It is, what is your biggest fear? Getting stuck in a zombie apocalypse. That is my biggest fear. What's yours?
I have to think hard about it.
I would hate to be stuck in a zombie apocalypse. There's enough movies and movie channels that talk about the different zombie movies. I would be like full-on breakdown, scared. I would not know what to do with myself. So that is my biggest fear.
I think my biggest fear is it's a tie between either not being in control of my body or the Kool-Aid Man busting through my door.
I think that would be funny if the Kool-Aid Man busted through your door.
Yeah, but imagine the property damage. It also would just be really scary because you have like a 10-foot thing just busting through your door saying, oh yeah.
Yeah. And then one of my other fears is not accomplishing the goals I have set. I'm getting a lot better with my procrastination, and so now I really want to accomplish my goals. One of them being designing really nice dresses. I'm actually designing one now, but you guys will see that in a video in the future. And then getting better at my art and just progressing in my modeling career. I would say realistically, that's my real fear. But yeah, I think that was a really good question.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Oh, if you were a superhero, what would your superpower be? For me, I would not be a superhero because I ain't about that life. But my superpower would be flight and telekinesis. Flight being because then I wouldn't have to use regular transportation, and telekinesis because then it would be easier to clean up my room. Everything would just float where it needed to go. And then I could just pick stuff up with my mind and not have to walk downstairs. I could just float it to me, like like Jean Grey or what's his name, Professor X.
Yeah.
So much easier. I think that would honestly make life and just anything in general so much easier.
Yeah, I think mine would be somewhat similar, psionic powers with super speed. I can lift stuff with my mind, I can go super fast, I could just fly any place I want. That kind of jazz. It just always seemed kind of cool.
Very good question.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, next one is, what inspired you to make a YouTube channel? I got the idea to make a YouTube channel from my grandma because she made a really good point at the time. She was like, you do all this modeling, you travel sometimes a lot. And so I was like, yeah, I could definitely do a YouTube channel. I could definitely find people that would be interested in the different little things I do and my little quirks. And so I was like, let's give it a try. And so far, even though I think I've been on the platform for about like 2-ish years, I think I've done pretty good. I've got 100 subscribers and I'm honestly enjoying it. I like the videos I make. So yeah, that's what inspired me to make a YouTube channel. My grandma's suggestion. All right, and then Philip, you have a YouTube channel too. What inspired you to make your YouTube channel?
Well, I think it was just kind of boredom, I guess. Like, I just had this time sink that I could fill with something. And now I have that less so I don't really use my channel as much.
Oh, okay.
Like, I just had the time and I wanted to show people my art and stuff, so I just began making speed paints occasionally.
All right. Well, I'll leave a link below to Philip's channel if you want to check out the stuff he has on there.
Actually, don't do that.
What? Why?
I prefer to be anonymous.
All right, never mind. He prefers to be anonymous. So we'll go on to the next question. And this was just for my DMs. And so, this next question, sorry, I'm looking for it. Okay, next question. What is my favorite TV show? Right now, I really like this TV show called Community. I think it came out like back in 2010 or 2012. And I know I'm really late to the game, but I really like Community. And then I also really like Parks and Recreation. I finished binge watching it like 4 or 5 years ago, but it's one of those shows that you really like, and so you always go back to rewatch it, and I just think it's an awesome show in general. So those are my 2 favorite TV shows that I'll always come back to. What about you?
I think it's kind of hard since I don't really watch many TV shows nowadays. But I think if I had to name my favorite TV show, it'd probably just be, I'm saying like serious enjoyment, probably the new the new She-Ra show from like a few years ago, and ironic enjoyment probably Miraculous Ladybug because my brother and I had a laughing fit watching it.
I don't really like Miraculous Ladybug. I kind of tuned out of it after season 1.
Yeah.
Oh, and another TV show I like, and I know it's a little childish, but I like a lot of the TV shows that were on the Hub Network. That was our channel back in the day, man. And I'm just about to list off TV shows. I like the Care Bear Show, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. I know I'm too old to be watching some of those shows, but I love cartoons.
Yeah.
I love My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. I loved Jem and the Holograms. I think that was like a 70s, 80s, or 90s show. But that show is awesome.
Yeah, it's a classic.
No one could ever tell me different that Jem and the Holograms isn't good. Yeah. I just love it. The only thing though about that show is like the guy Jerrica is dating, even though they're like together, he also likes Jem, and even though Jerrica and Jem are the same person, it's kind of like, okay, bro, like even though like that's her, you don't know that's her. Yeah. So sometimes you're walking around with Jem not knowing it's Jerrica, but it's like, dude, even though that's your girlfriend, like you don't know that's your girlfriend. Which I realized a couple years ago because I first started watching the show and I was like 8. And so at the time I was like, oh my gosh, she's so freaking cool. She's like a hologram, but she's not. And now it's like, dude, get a grip. Calm down.
Yeah.
My favorite episode though would have to be the last episode, I think, of the last season, where one of the girls, because she runs an orphanage basically, where one of the girls finds her real dad who lost his memory in the war, and he takes her home with her, and they just like happily ever after for everyone. So that I really, really enjoy. But yeah, that would have to be some of my favorite shows. And like I said, I liked a lot of the shows on the Hub Network. Oh, also including Littlest Pet Shop animation series.
Oh yeah, that was actually pretty good too.
That was really good.
I think if I had to name one of my favorite shows from Hub, besides from the ones you've already mentioned, obviously, probably like a lot of the Transformers shows. You know me, I'm a boy.
Yeah. They were pretty good too. No, those Transformers shows were pretty good.
Yeah.
And then, I love all the Cartoon Network shows that came out during or before 2019. And I have a love-hate relationship with Teen Titans Go. I love the original Teen Titans, and Teen Titans Go is really good, but at the same time it's like I miss the seriousness of Teen Titans, the original.
Yeah.
And then I love Steven Universe. Oh my god, this turned into a tangent about my favorite TV shows, but really quick, I love Steven Universe, but from when I first found out about Steven Universe, I saw the pilot episode, and I just loved the artwork, the animation in the pilot episode. And so when I saw the real first episode of Steven Universe, I was really disappointed that they didn't keep the same artwork. Like, I just loved Garnet's, like, I don't know, like her bob straight hair. Not to say I don't love her hair now, because, you know, it's like very Afrocentric, but I don't know, I just loved her bob straight hair. It gave her such like a futuristic cool girl vibe.
Yeah.
And I love Pearl and Amethyst's designs, and Steven's design kind of basically stayed the same, but still, I miss the old animation. But yeah, that's about it. I love the storyline. I feel like the last season was a little rushed, but other than that, those are my favorite TV shows.
Yeah.
Alrighty, next question. My next question, sorry. Oh, have you met a celebrity? Yes, I have. I have met Oprah before. And so when I met Oprah, she came to our church, and Philip probably doesn't even remember, but she came to our church, and the church I went to, it was Hillside Baptist Church, and it was owned, and the pastor was Dr. Barbara Lewis King. She's super sweet. When I was like little, I was always on the pulpit, so before we would go up to read, we would be in her office, and she would talk to whoever was speaking for the kids youth group, basically. At Sunday school, and so I really enjoyed it. Now, when she came to the church, I wasn't one of the speakers, but I did get to meet her. Like, as she was leaving, she was just talking to people, and it was just really nice, and I was like, oh my god, I met Oprah. And so that just always stuck to me. Like, I can say I have met Oprah, and that was really cool. But yeah, have you ever met a celebrity, Philip?
I don't think I have.
Oh, and I've met other celebrities too. 2 years ago on my birthday, I went to a casting call for Kenya Moore's hair care line, and I met Kenya Moore, Eva Marcel, and Cynthia Bailey, and they were really sweet. Even though I didn't get picked, they were like, they thought that I would go really far in my modeling career, so that was like a big boost. I was like, thank you. They were really sweet about it. But yeah, I've met them, and then have I met any other celebrities, like big time celebrities? I've met Debbie Allen. I've done a lot of her dance intensives, and so she's really, really nice. I used to go to I Am Arts dance company. I used to dance with them, and so we would always do her dance intensives and workshops. So that was really nice, and we've met her and taken pictures with her, so she's really nice.
Awesome.
But yeah, those are the celebrities I've met that I can think off the top of my head. I think I have 2 more questions left.
Yeah, one of them's mine.
What was your question?
Oh, you'll see it when you get to it.
You asked a question?
Yeah.
Where? What's your question then?
I think my question was something along the lines of, which video, yeah, I remember it. My question was, which video was your favorite to make, and which is your favorite to watch back?
Ooh. My favorite video to make was when I went to Din Tai Fung in Los Angeles, California, because I got to eat some really, really good food. Oh my goodness, their soup dumplings were so good, and their ribs made the Chinese food here taste like cat tail. Okay? Wait a minute.
I think to answer both of the questions, my favorite video to both make and watch back is probably the ice cream series. It was just very fun.
Yeah, the ice cream series was really good, and I just think our reactions were honestly really crazy, sometimes unnecessary, but they were true.
Yeah.
Some of that ice cream was nasty.
Yeah, they really just put anything on store shelves.
But yeah, my favorite one to watch back is my Din Tai Fung one. Like, the food there, it was so good. It puts any other restaurant, in my opinion, to shame. But I haven't been to a lot of restaurants in LA yet. When I go back, I will be partaking in a lot of different restaurants, depending on how long I stay. Of course, like if I'm there for 3 days, I'm going to go to as many places as possible. Like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I will be eating out.
Awesome. You gotta tell me about it when you get back.
Absolutely, but you'll probably see it in a video.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are my favorite ones so far. And then, let me see, I've got another question here. Sorry. What's your favorite midnight snack? Honestly, my favorite midnight snack is whatever's in the fridge. It could be leftovers from dinner. Like my mom, she makes a mean shepherd's pie. She made one for today. And honestly, if I get hungry this evening, you better believe I'm gonna go down there and get like a really thin sliver of shepherd's pie, some juice, and come back up here and eat that. That's a really good midnight snack, and don't you start dipping in, Philip. It's not for you.
You know me.
Yeah, but that's one of my good like midnight snacks. Like whatever we have with dinner or something like that, I'll take like just a little bit, scoop it on the plate, and eat that with like water or juice or whatever's in the fridge.
Yeah, usually I just get a snack from the snack cupboard.
Yeah,
or
like
some ice cream.
Yeah, because we'll have like chips, applesauce. Mom doesn't buy like the snack candies and stuff though anymore.
I think that's pretty good though.
Yeah, especially for me. Let me see. I think that was my last question, and so I'm going to go ahead and ask my own question.
Yes, ask me a question.
All right. So, do you enjoy shopping at the mall or online? That's what I'm asking myself. And so, for that question, I like both. But there are advantages and disadvantages of both. For shopping at the mall, you get to go there, try it on yourself, make sure it fits properly. But if you don't notice that there's a tag or something on there, or you forget your receipt or lose your receipt and stuff like that. And when I say tag, when I say tag, like those metal detection tags that'll like blow up or start alarming if it thinks you're stealing. If you forget about it and you don't have your receipt, depending on the store, they may not take it off, they may take the item back. It just depends. And then if you end up not liking it after buying it, depending on the store's return policy, you have to keep it or you'll get a store credit. So that's that. But usually when I go shopping out of my house at the mall, it's really good. Now with online, there's a disadvantage because you have to know your measurements or what size you are, because if it gets sent to you, then and you got the wrong size, you can't really wear it and look good. And so then you got to send it back and either get a refund and buy it again, or they send you the right size, and it's a whole hassle. So there's advantages to both and there's disadvantages. Oh, and the advantage of online shopping is that you can buy it online. You do have to pay for shipping, but you don't have to leave your house to do it.
Yeah.
And I know with some companies too, if you go over like $100, you get free shipping. And so with me currently clearing out my wardrobe, I will probably end up spending over $100 at a lot of places. So watch out for that.
Yeah. Watch out for that shipping.
Yep.
I think my opinion is mostly the same, but for slightly different reasons, I guess. You know, there are advantages and disadvantages for both. I haven't necessarily done much online shopping, or any really, but like, you know, I can just see the advantages from other people doing it. You know, with online shopping, you don't need to leave your house. It just comes straight to you. You don't gotta look. You don't really have to look for anything as hard as you do in real life, because you know, you just go through the pages and the pages.
Oh, I would say the only other disadvantage of online shopping is that if they accidentally lose your package and you never receive it, and then you have to tell them, hey, my package never got here. But other than that, there's advantages, like we both said. There's advantages and disadvantages to both. But yeah, either way, I like both, honestly.
Yeah.
The only thing, though, with gas prices, I ain't going to no mall right now. I am not driving all the way over to the good malls, because there's only really 2 good malls in my area, one in the country and one in the city, and I don't feel like driving over 45 minutes to either of them, okay?
Yeah.
Because we have one car and we split gas when the gas tank goes empty, and I don't feel like paying for it. But that's it.
Yeah.
Yep. We have answered all the questions. So first I want to say thank you to 100 plus subscribers. My new goal is 300 subscribers. Also, in this video, as you have watched us eat a whole entire slice of cake, I want to regretfully announce that I'm going on a sugar cleanse. I want to tell you guys something honestly right now. I like sugar way too much. I like candy, I like sweets. Honestly, after eating this slice of cake, I don't feel too good. So, after the filming of this video and the posting of this video, I will be going on a full sugar cleanse. We're gonna see how this goes. I know on my birthday, I will get a cheat day, and I think like maybe once a month, I'll cheat just a little bit. But other than that, I need to go cold turkey for a while, because it's getting unhealthy, real unhealthy. And also, like I said, I just ate a whole piece of cake and I am not feeling too hot. I gotta go lay down, which is not good. But what is good is I got 100 plus subscribers. Yeah. So yes, thank you everyone who has subscribed, and to anyone who will subscribe in the future. I really appreciate it. You guys, this is my 100 plus subscriber video, so please, please, please help me get to my new milestone of 300. Tell your family, tell your friends, have them watch my videos. If you know they like certain topics and I've already posted a video, let them know.
Yeah.
Let them know.
Let them know.
Have them watch it, subscribe, because I really appreciate it. This is the end of today's video. Remember, please like, comment, and subscribe. It puts me into the algorithm. I'm starting to see my own videos out there on everybody's timelines. But yeah, thank you guys for watching today's video, and thank you again to the 3 subscribers that got me to 100 plus initially. If I'm missing anybody, because you know you guys can see how many subscribers I have, if I'm missing anyone, please let me know, because YouTube didn't notify me of everyone, but these are the last 3 basically that they notified me of.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It makes my heart sing, and Philip really appreciates it too.
Of course
And with
I do.
all that being said, it's the end of the video. So bye, guys.
Bye.